The red carpet for the Two Towers has been rolled up for the last time. The New Zealand-made blockbusters had 5 premieres around the world. The Wellington opening marked the end of what's been a gruelling promotional tour for Peter Jackson and his cast.
It was the last of the Two Towers premieres, and everyone says the best. A crowd of over 15,000 showing support for their favourite son and their favourite film. The red carpet is every actor's finest moment, especially for 3 irrepressible hobbits. The event went well into the night, but this morning the media juggernaut kicked on with renewed vigour. The stars finishing up their worldwide tour at a plush Wellington hotel. Interviews are conducted with military precision, just 5 minutes each. Today, another 50 journalists.
It's an important part of the filmmaking, unfortunately. It's not what directors, normally do. Well, it's not what you're normally used to doing. I mean, actors don't mind it. I mean, actors are happy to sit and talk in front of a camera. It's kind of what they do. But it's sort of the time that you have to step out from behind the camera in front of it and get the limelight. And, it's okay.
You have endless interviews, 70 interviews a day, saying the same things, essentially, getting the same questions. It starts to kind of drag you down. And we've been doing it for about 3 weeks now. So, yeah, we're all a bit exhausted and I think ready to go home.
Second time around, the fever is just as strong and growing with every glowing review the Two Towers receives. Over the past 2 weeks, they've done as many as 75 interviews a day in New York, Paris, London, Los Angeles and now Wellington. So what's the stupidest question you've been asked?
The journalist asked me, was I aware of the Lord of the Rings book before I started making the movie? I thought, how does that work? I mean, I started making this film and then suddenly I'm in a bookshop, I realised there was a book called Lord of the Rings.
I think I can top Peter on this. Belinda, what is the lost ring in your life?
What was it like going back to New Zealand and getting ready for film 2 and filming that movie, as if they were filmed separately? And I was like, well, no, they were all filmed at one time.
What is the melody of your character?
Somebody said to me, who did you play in the first one? And I said, Pippin. He said, do you play him in the second one as well?
One question which proved to be right on the money was Jackson's own, to New Line exec Mark Ordesky.
He's going to hate me for this. I want to ask Mark where the world premiere of Return of the King is going to be. Wellington, New Zealand!
Here's a New Line guy. It's a chance to put him on the spot, seize the moment, get him in front of the camera, make him promise that it's going to happen, and, they can't back down now. He's announced it in front of the Prime Minister, he's announced it in front of the country.
That's much to the delight of these 2 hobbits, who both call Wellington home. So much so, they've asked the Prime Minister to support their application for citizenship. They've been doing their unique double act for almost 3 years now.
We've been through the honeymoon, and then we hated each other. And now we kind of, I've grown accustomed to his face. I feel as though something's missing when he's not there. Yeah. Like when you lose a wart.
As well as his directorial skills, Jackson has become just as famous for his choice of footwear. Today, some of his cast were following in his footsteps.
This has been on the road for 3 weeks, got no clean socks.
Clean socks are now the last thing on everyone's mind, with the Two Towers opening all around the world. It's now time to focus on the next film, The Return of the King. Belinda Henley, 3